Hello beautiful people, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so welcome back to our channel, and if you are new, you are very welcome. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and also subscribe, like and comment on all of our videos. We really appreciate, and this will help YouTube to push our video further. Thank you. So guys, welcome. I'm back home. So here on the table, I've already cleaned my goat head. I bought 2 heads, okay, because I'm making 2 portions of it. So I've already cleaned the goat head, and I'm just going to pass that into my pot. So I'm just going to add everything in the pot that I'm going to be boiling it with. Okay, I'm going to add it here, then I'll take it to the kitchen. I can't actually be moving my ring light or my phone up and down, so I'm just doing everything on the table here. Okay, so to everyone that always buy goat meat out Isiewu outside, you will confess that the thing you look out for is actually the ears. If you are buying one, you actually look out for the 2 ears and also the 2 eyes. Okay, this way you will know you have been given a full head of goat. If it's not there, man, it's not complete. Okay, so I'm actually like just making sure everything is there. So I got that. So in this place, I'm adding my onion. You can see I cut my onion in 2 different shapes. I did the round one, that's for garnishing. Then this one I'm just going to use to cook the goat head. So I'm adding some salt just so the salt can marinate well while cooking. I'll add some salt. So you're just going to add like the basics, what you want to use to cook your goat. Like maybe you want to make soup. Okay, so whatever you use to cook your goat, just go ahead and add it. So in my case, I added some salt, some fresh grated pepper, and then some seasoning powder, and I think that's everything, and some onion as well. So I'm just going to add the portion of water I will need to cook this meat. Okay, so the way I want to cook this meat, I want to cook it so all of the water will dry, like it will just dry into the meat. I don't have any need for the stock, so I'm just going to cook this perfectly. So this is the goat brain. Okay, this is what I will be adding to give it some taste, flavor, and also thickness. So I'm just adding the goat brain to the pot. I'm going to be cooking that as well with the goat meat. Okay, so I'm just going to take this to the kitchen. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to prepare the potage. I was actually looking to buy a powdered like already grinded one, but then I couldn't find, so I bought this one, and because it's in seeds and I don't have enough time, okay, this is actually for someone, it's actually for a client. So I'm just going to like try to match or grind this a little, okay, just so I can have what I need. I can dissolve it easily. Okay, so I'm just trying to match this to get a little powder form out of it. So that's what I'm doing. I just rolled it in a paper, and I'm using my rolling pin to like press it just to break it up, and then I'm going to proceed to whatever I have to do. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to add this to a plate, and I'll be adding my water, which I'll be using to mix this very well. Okay, so while my now that my potash is well dissolved, or better still, I got enough what I want, I'm just going to go ahead and start mixing my mixture for the goat meat. The goat meat is actually still cooking, so I'm just going to do all of this. I'm actually mixing more than I will need today because I have a need for it like later in the evening. Okay, this one is just one of the other. I'm actually making 5 heads today, and I'm just making 2 now. So instead of going through this process again later, I'm just doing all of it now. So I'll just keep the excess for later in the evening. Okay, so it will just be me cooking only the meats, only the goat head, which actually expecting right now because I didn't get enough where I went to. So I'm just mixing, like you can see how the potash changed the color of the oil. So this one is just to get everything well mixed and activated. So I'm just going in with more potash because I want it to be much. Like I said, I'll be needing it again later. So that is that. You just want to continue mixing until you are, well, like satisfied. Okay, so at this point I'm satisfied. I'm not going to be adding that extra that is like still seedy kind of, so I'm just going to let that be. So now I'm mixing. Now, as in, while mixing, you're just going to be adding whatever ingredients you are adding, which consists of, so actually the next thing I added was the goat brain, like the brain I cooked in the ziploc. Okay, so I'm just trying to dissolve it because I noticed it was still, like, it's cooked and it was still kind of, so I'm just trying to dissolve it just to get it everywhere, like it should just be scattered in there. Okay, it gives it a very good flavor, it gives it taste, as in it's just something you want to add. Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm just going to make sure it's dissolved. Not really, I can't really get all of them to dissolve, but I just need some part of them to be dissolved. So I'm just going to continue stirring and start adding all of my ingredients. Okay, ingredients consist of salt, seasoning powder, uwuru, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that very well, uwuru, then the remaining grated pepper that I have. That's basically like everything that you need. The major thing is this mixture, like just mix everything raw and all that. So yes, the powdered uwuru I bought, like Tiger have sense, Tiger product, they have sense. You know this thing, if maybe you have bought this calabash nutmeg, if you had bought the seedy one, you now go ahead and burn it on the stove, try to break out the seed and start grating and all that. But see, Tiger, God will bless you people. You see, they made everything easy, they've already blended it, and this thing, it tastes so good, like it smells divine. It smells like there's no, I don't think there's any mixture of any kind in this stuff, so it really came out nice. So I'm just mixing the uru there first before I add other ingredients. Okay, so there's no way of say, okay, this is what I'm going to add first and this is what I'm adding second. Just go ahead and start adding like the ingredients, the major ingredient that you want to add. So you add salt for taste, seasoning powder, and that's basically it. Okay, so you just want to stir and wait for your meat to be 100% like ready, so you can go ahead and mix. guys, my meat is ready and I'm going to start mixing. The reason I'm using my wok for this mixture is because I want to heat it up again. Like after mixing, the way I do mine, okay? I don't know if that's how others do their own, but the way I do mine, I'll just take it to the stove and heat it on very low heat, okay? I'll just heat it up. That's when the meat will have that Isiewu taste. I don't know if you get, like when you finish mixing, some people will just mix and serve, but me, I'll take it back to the stove and just put the heat on low and allow it simmer, okay? At this point the oil will get to cook, but then you will still add a little more of the other liquid when you come back. So just watch how I do it, okay? So I'm just trying to get all of the pepper and the onion out from the broth, and now I'm done. That's the broth out of it. I didn't really want that to be there, but then the meat is well cooked. I don't want it to be too like soft for the flesh to leave the bone. So this is it, and I'm just going to start mixing now. Like I'm going to put the quantity of mixture I need and then turn very well. Once I'm done, I'll take it to the kitchen and continue with what we are doing today. Yeah. So like I said, I placed it on the stove for a few minutes, and this is afterwards, okay? So now you can see what I was saying. You know, Isiewu is not ukwobi. It doesn't really need to have that what's it called, that reddish color, okay? This is exactly how it should look, and the taste was good. This tastes really nice, okay? So this is basically everything. I'm just trying to look for the ears, look for the eyes, just so I can put like 2 in each plate. I'm using two bowls to serve this, so I'm just trying to make sure everything is equal. I don't know if it's the same person that is going to though it's one person saw that, but I don't know if maybe it's for different persons. I just want them to have everything in each of the bowl. So this is me just doing my thing, portioning it and just arranging everything and making sure it's looking good. Then I'll proceed to garnishing. For garnishing, I use utazi, okay? So let me just show you guys what I garnished with, okay? So for garnishing, you can see my ring cut onion over there, and then my utazi. Utazi is kind of a bitter leaf, but not as bad as bitter leaf, okay? It's just bitter but sweet in the throat, and when you use it to eat Isiewu, I don't even know how to explain. Shall just forget it. Just make sure when you're eating Isiewu, when you take the meat, just pack some utazi and onion. I don't know. Let me not go and expose myself how I love this thing. So guys, I'm just trying to maintain my space so I can proceed to what we were actually doing. So this is the 2 portion of Isiewu. I'm just adding my onion. Yeah, just go ahead and add as much as you want, because onion is a very vital stuff in this thing. You just need to be eating onion just the same way you like to eat onion with suya, okay? So now I'm adding the utazi. Please don't mind my ashi, and seriously, I have done loads of small chops today. Like I have done, in fact I'm still doing it. I'm just double tasking because this order came a few days ago, so I don't want to disappoint, so please don't mind me. Yeah, so I went to buy ugba where I bought all of the ingredients, but then the woman does not have much, so I bought the last nylon that she have. I bought this for 100 naira, so I'm just going to like divide it in the 2 bowl and just leave it there. So this is what we created, guys. This is it. Look at Isiewu now. Seriously, forget the look, Seth. Just the taste of this thing. The taste, hey God, I got a lot of compliments from the people that bought it. So thank you guys for watching. I love you all.
I no go stop, I no go settle. but let it